Hey guys, NaturallyNellzy here today, and as you guys can tell from the title, I'm going to be talking to you all again. Had to get a cooler to cool me down because yeah, I had, kind of a crappy day today, but anyway, moving on, doesn't matter. Basically this topic is going to be about like I guess you could say jobs and just dealing with situations like that. And as you guys can see, I'm all professional. You guys actually can't see bottom, but like hopefully, actually maybe you guys can tell, but yeah, I'm on looking kind of mini right now. This is actually like a really long pencil skirt, but like I just had to come on here and just talk to you all. So yeah, I'm just gonna basically talk to you. Today basically I had like an interview or whatever, and it was like the worst time. I left my wallet at home. I had to run back and go get it. Then I got on the train. You guys aren't familiar, I live in New York City, so yeah, MTA is like basically the route to get out to everywhere. So I got on the train, the proper train or whatever, and when I got to the just one stop, I thought I was gonna be late, but I would have some time. One stop away from the place, I actually realized that the train, I should say, decided to go from a local train to stopping at my stop to going to an express train, which threw me like 10 blocks away from what I had to go. But I digress. The interview, I can't even really call it an interview because honestly it wasn't the type of thing that I was looking for, and very much unprofessional. So just moving on from that. But anyway, I didn't want to come on here and ramble with you guys. I just wanted to talk to you about like finding jobs and interviews and scams is the main thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about. If you're gonna look for job interviews or just jobs in general, depending on your age, a lot of us, if you're coming out of high school or if you were or you're still in college or whatever, you usually have to look for part-time jobs because full-time jobs really aren't, they're like, they take a lot of chunk of time. Like, it's full-time work. So if you work, go to school, all of that. There's a point where I was working, interning, and going to school, and I just didn't have time for anything. So thank goodness I was able to have a job that was really flexible with my schedule and all that. But anyway, digress again. If you are like high school, because I know the demographics on this channel is pretty much like teenager on to like adult, look for part-time work. I would say some tips for you all if you are on the job hunt. Don't just wait till the night before the interview or a couple of weeks before the interview to have one outfit. Like, if you are avidly searching for jobs, I would say at least have 3 different interview outfits or business attire appropriate for whatever setting you're going. Interview, make sure you wear comfortable clothing. Like for me, I wear heels in my interview because I'm short, and with the clothes that I choose, I want to look, you just want to come off a certain way. So I usually always, if you're going to go out with heels, make sure that you go to the interview in your flats. And when you get to the location, go find a bathroom, switch on the heels, because let me tell you, if you live in New York City, walking around in heels is horrible, absolutely horrible. So always have a pair of spare flats. And guys, you too as well. I know I've met a couple of friends that were they're in their snazzy I guess say business shoes or professional shoes, and I've heard a couple of horror stories where their feet were bad. So guys, carry shoes too, sneakers, whatever, what have you. And yeah, that's the main tip that I have. Now the second tip that I have as far as searching for jobs and stuff, there's a list of different places that help you. As far as I know, Workforce One is one that's big in New York City. I know there's Career Builder, there's Monster, there's LinkedIn, there's all of those places. And don't get me wrong, they're absolutely great places, but honestly, the places that or the calls that I've been getting from a couple of places, like, oh my goodness, they're not the best. And honestly, it's just been kind of stressful, but this is all new to me, so I'm just trying to take it the best way that I can and form this as a learning experience, which is why I'm coming on here and exposing it to you guys too, and just having this journey documented, so like later on when I have my dream job, I can look at this video like, I have changed a lot from that time. But anyway, moving on. So that's pretty much, here we go with the sirens. That's pretty much what I have as far as the, interview clothing, and as far as different places that you look. And of course, I'll list all those places down below. What I like about these sites is the fact that they can, tweak, or you can tweak what you're looking for, how many hours, certain keywords. And once you apply for, like a resume, or you send your resume out, you get a confirmation email, and as soon as you finish, there's another list that drops down that shows you jobs that are very much like the one that you just applied for. So that's the main reason why I love these sites. if you are in college, I know my school has the Magner Center. I'm not going to say it was the biggest help for me, but sometimes you can find, you know, certain things from your school if they do offer that type of service to students. So definitely look in your business part, or I guess you could say like your section in your college where they may have like career help or, you know, internships, jobs, all of that type of stuff. So those are the main things that I wanted to tell you guys. And then the second one, which I just, you know, told you guys, my counselor, she helped me out, and she told me that the biggest thing to do is to network, you know, and just basically what networking in, it's not just online, but as far as like your friends and your family, like if you know you're a recent grad, or, you know, high school grad, whatever you want to call it, and you're looking for a job, definitely get the word out and tell other people. But here's the thing, which is like the next topic that I want to go into. If you're going to network, don't go to the people that claim I got the hookup, because honestly, these things don't fall through. Usually if I hear the whole hookup type, you know, terminology where someone's going to try to help me, I want to make sure that person is already inside of whatever I guess you could say job venture that I'm looking for. I know they have some type of position of power in their you know, stance, and that I know it's actually like a family member or somebody that has helped me out in the past that will not let me down. Because honestly, when I was in high school and I was looking for a job, that whole I got the hookup, oh my god, just don't do it. Honestly, don't do it unless you know that it's definitely for sure somebody that's older, who's in the position, been there for a while, you know they have some type of power or authority, then I say go with them. But for friends and family, not friends, but for, you know, like friends that claim they have the hookup and they'll be there to help you, I say keep looking. Like, don't even waste your time. Network. So pretty much go to everybody that you know, like I said, has a high standing in their company or has some type of experience that can actually put your foot in the door, that can put a you know, I guess a good word for you, or be a reference or things like that, because you never know who you can use, and you never know who that person might know that could actually, you know, think of you, pass your name along, and then, you know, that person could contact you. So networking is definitely a big, you know, tool as far as job hunting and things like that. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about in this video is scams. I cannot tell you how many like different like ways and new techniques that scammers are using to prey on desperate individuals that need employment. And I have to say, like, it really sucks. Even if it's from the email scams, if it's from what is it, the ones where you have to basically pay money to get a job, like, run for the hills. Seriously, the scams, like, it's really bad. Like, you'll see some, I've actually, you know, experienced some scams where the person had contacted my business email, had my resume from like my most you know, recent experience, and it just sounded like such a legit job. But honestly, the best thing that you have to use as far as like all this hair, as far as like, you know, avoiding being scammed and just being I guess sucked into this, is use the internet. The internet is going to be your best friend. Let me tell you guys, like, you can research different things, and the first thing that you want to do when, you know, if you're looking at a job posting, or if you get a, you know, weird email, copy and paste the actual body of the email and put it onto, you know, like the Google search, Yahoo search, and you will see if that is a scam or if there's certain, you know, different names that can be linked to the scam. But there's so many times where I, you know, search certain things like names or just something that sounds too good to be true and it ended up being a scam. So please, guys, be very wary of that and very cautious. So if it's any type of thing where somebody is, you know, they're telling you, listen, you have to pay money, or you have to give me some type of money to get your job, this is going to be a down payment for the job, run away. Seriously, run away. Like, these places, I think it's really sad and pathetic that so many, you know, of these companies or businesses try to prey on just people that really want work, or people just, you know, desperately seeking employment. It really sucks, and it's sad to say, but not that many people, you know, are I guess you could say informed or educated on using the, you know, Google search or just the internet in general to research these places. And it really sucks when they get you, because, like, honestly, in my younger years it has happened to me, and even recently in my job search, they, you know, it's happened. And some places I got, you know, I was able to, you know, put two and two together and say, no, I'm not doing it, I avoid it. And then other cases where it has happened, and once I got there, I was like, So I just wasted, you know, I wasted my time and I wasted my effort in coming out here. But honestly, if it does happen to you, don't feel bad. Like when it happened to me, I was really sad. I was frustrated because I was like, I'm trying so hard and it's just like I'm hitting a wall. But honestly, don't get frustrated. You know, just continue your search. And just like I said, just be wary and keen on things, because a lot of the time today there are places like that, like scam artists like that. And I just want to, you know, expose you guys to this so that, you know, if it happens to you or you're approached by a weird email, if the offer sounds too good to be true, they're pressuring you to, you know, give them money. We need a decision now because there's so many people. We want to get you into work now. Like, no, don't fall for it. Don't give your money out to anybody. There's nothing or no type of position where you have to pay somebody money to get a job. Like, that is not how the job field works. Usually it's, you know, you going after them, not them going after you and pressuring you to give you something or for you to give them something, especially when it's in a form of currency. The job market, the economy for one, is really hard at this point in time, but you may get frustrated. I have gotten plenty frustrated. I'm frustrated today, but honestly, I just come home, I take a deep breath, I go get one of these, and I just relax and tell myself that it's gonna be okay. You know, everything or every day in life is a learning experience. And it's just something that you can look back on and say, you know what, they got me then, but they won't get me, you know, now, because I'm better informed. I'm more, you know, I'm at a different level and all of that. And I almost forgot, the final option that I wanted to share with you guys is temp agencies as well. These pretty much, you know, help you find jobs, and these are people that actually, you know, they look for jobs, because the way they get paid is by making sure that you find a job. So, you know, this is more of a, I guess you could say, secure way as far as having someone help you to find a job. And I'll list a couple of those down below. And the thing that people don't like about temp agencies is because they feel like it's temporary and they need kind of like a career or a long-term job. But the thing that a lot of people, you know, like they don't really remember is that if you're good, or if you're good enough and you really, you know, make an impression on the employer, most of the time they will hire you full time. Or I won't say most of the time because I can't guarantee that, but that does happen where you actually do come on as a full-time hire or worker. So just, you have to go in with a positive mindset, you have to be optimistic, and you have to have a good attitude. So I think that's pretty much it. Like today I had a crappy day, but honestly I came home and I was able to talk to you guys, and I got some sweets, so you know, everything, endorphins are kicking in, I'm feeling a little bit better, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. So guys, I hope that this was helpful, and thank you all for putting a smile on my face by listening to me rant and just, you know, helping you guys out as well. Because like I said, I get, you know, happiness from helping you all. So this is putting a smile on my face knowing that I could share this experience, but still help somebody out in the process. So guys, now I'm definitely gonna leave. And it's time I'm leaving. So I hope that this was helpful. If you guys have any job horror stories or any more tips and tricks that you want to share with with me and everybody else, feel free to leave them down in the comment section and we can have a discussion about it. So that's pretty much it. And of course, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys. Good stuff.